Hey everybody, Mel Bell here with your reading for November. This is for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let me get myself arranged correctly here. One moment, please. Okay, so I'm just going to dive in right into this, and I'm going to start So you have fought hard to be where you're at now. You've had to prove your self-worth in some aspects of your life. This could be your work. This could be in relationships. Only you will know where this resonates or fits. And it is common that when you've spent a little too much time having to do that, you become defensive. So defensive for no reason. Like there's nothing really happening to make it necessary for you to be on the defense, but because the recent past has caused you to need to be that way, like rightfully so, that energy may linger. Also I'm hearing this is a card of you having worked very hard and to be where you're at. And that is this card is just confirming that, and this is who you are right now. So this is also a little bit of a message to not burn your candle at both ends. And right now there is relationships are being highlighted. So there are some communication issues that may arise. There may be, I'm trying to get that glare off of that. There may be there's some communications that need to be cleared up. And things are not always what they seem. So sometimes it seems that maybe someone's falling out of love or something has changed in the way they feel about you, and it might not have anything to do with you. It might have something to do with something else that's going on with them, and people aren't always forthcoming, and you need to respect to give that person their space and their distance, because it is possible that they have an internal process that they need to do before they bring to you what's going on. So there is the desire to want to pry and to fix it. But sometimes you have to step back and give someone the space. So you continue to be your loving self as best you can. Try not to be defensive, and allow them to come to you. Don't, because I feel like if you push, that it could cause some damage to the connection that you have with this person. And this does not have to be romance. This could be a family relationship. It could be a friendship. It could also be a work thing where it's talking about you and a business partner, or a manager, or a coworker. So again, keeping in mind that this reading is open for a large amount of people, that you have to think about where this locks in for you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay too. So at this point now, we're moving into this reading. You should be catching a gem of a connection that tells you that this reading is for you. The energy that wants to come in is very positive. It is the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is a very positive card for you right now. It's good for money, for improvement in finances. It's definitely an abundance card, meaning that you will have what you need to get what you want. It bodes well for property. Either changes in locations, buying a house, or just improvement in your home that you're in now. So that's a really good energy. And even in the challenge section, you got the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. This is a great card for celebration and for achievement. So to have that in the challenge card, in the challenge space, it says that there's really not much that you need to worry about. It is time to receive the benefits of all that hard work that you put in. And then also, now in the near future, I have the Five of Swords. So that does talk about some kind of conflict, but I feel like that can be avoided. Not necessarily like you can't stop the conflict from happening, but you can choose how you react to it. And so I do believe that if you take time for yourself and kind of relax and give yourself a little time to defrag from everything that has been going on and the hard work that you've put in, then you will be able to see things for what they are and not react. Because it's unnecessary. Whatever is going to happen coming up here, it's unnecessary. You can disengage. Don't engage in bad behavior. Like, not your bad behavior. Feel like someone's going to have some bad behavior and you don't have to react to it. You can blow it off, brush it off. They want your energy, so they're going to want you to engage, but you need to conserve your energy and treasure it and treasure yourself and not engage. Don't feed that person. Now, the wild card you got was the Hanged Man, but he was reversed, so he was standing up. So this card talks about kind of being in a situation where you're not making any choices or any movements. You're kind of in limbo, not limbo, you're pending. Things are pending right now. But that he's reversed says to me, also keep in mind that he has the key. He has the key in his hand. The Hangman is often a card that talks about you are in control and you are making this choice to not move, to not make an action one way or the other. But because it's reversed, it's like coming out of that energy and stepping into a more empowered state. And sometimes it's not bad to get the Hanged Man as describing what you're doing, because sometimes it's the best thing that you can do is to not do nothing. Sometimes that's what needs to be done, so that because you might be picking up on the energy of things and you might be like, you know what, I'm just gonna pause. I'm gonna pause. Energy doesn't feel right now. Let me just chill and see and wait it out. So it is not a bad place to be. And in relation to the other cards that you have here, you can trust your intuition on that. Really, the only thing that I'm saying is really needing to rest now, and don't fight. Don't engage. It's not the time for battling. You've already battled. It's time to take a break. The battle is won. What you needed to do has been done, and it's time to give yourself a little bit of a break. So let's see what these oracle cards have to say. This is the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Linn. And we're going to see what this deck has to say. Okay. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, up to you. Depends on how you align with readings when it comes to your astrology signs. But that is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are the water signs. So what do we have from this deck? I haven't used this deck in a little bit, so I think it's trying to wake up. All right, here we go. It's coming. All right. Oh, wow. It's very nice. Okay. Very positive. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Okay, so, wow. This is really, nice. So, firstly, you got follow your bliss, navigating by the stars. So interesting enough, because I pulled out the Moonology and the Astrology Oracle cards for this reading. And so I was like, oh, wow, we're really getting, I'm feeling an astrology vibe. I'm not an astrologer, you guys. So anyways, I'm just saying, I'm not an astrologer. But follow your bliss. Very good, positive message. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So definitely change coming in. The victory, the Ace of Pentacles with the positive, basically earthly things, physical things, tangible things in your life. Very positive energy wanting to come in. And these cards back that up. And then choose your path. All is possible. So, I mean, that's from one deck. You got navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Get ready for new horizons. All is possible. So choose your path. This gives me a little bit of a feeling that the choice is yours, meaning that there's more than one way to go. And sometimes that can be a little stressful, because when the path is laid out and you're like, I'm gonna do this, it's easier. You're like, okay, let's go. But when it's like the path is 3 paths and I have to choose where I want to go, what I want to do, then it can cause a little bit of anxiety. And so follow your bliss. What feels the best to you? Because the path might seem that one path makes the most sense logically, but your heart is like, I want to go that way. Trust that. You can trust that. You can trust that. You don't have to be logical all the time, and you don't have to let anybody make you feel like you should be more logical about things. Your intuition is strong, and it has gotten you far. And so continue to use that as your compass. So real quickly here, what are we doing on time? Okay, so that went by fast today. Let's see. Oh, I made the mistake of shuffling those. That's okay. Then we're just gonna pull one card for this astrology reading deck. So I might get a house, and I might get a sign. So not like a house, but yeah, Ace of Pentacles, you might get a house. But these cards have separate decks, 2 small decks. There's the zodiac signs, there's the planets, and the houses. So we're just gonna pull a couple of cards from here to get a feeling what the vibe is for you guys right now. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, my water signs. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so you got the Libra card. There we go. And the message there is interesting. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships, and it laid upon this card. And so it seems what I'm hearing here. Then I pulled another card, which is the 8th house. 8th house, this transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. And if you look, there are the wedding rings. And so I really do feel like this card is highlighting your relationships. And it's talking about now, okay, so if you're single, it can be talking about a shift in your romantic sector. And maybe because of other things that have been going on, you haven't really been able to channel that energy in that direction. And now that time, that energy is starting to ready to flow, ready for you to start really putting yourself into it. If you're in a relationship, it's talking about challenges. You're being challenged to balance your feelings, balance your emotions, balance what you know of this person, and don't wreck it. I'm sorry to say it that way, but that's how it comes out. That's how it's coming out. Don't mess up something good because of a misunderstanding of energy, of communication, of you guys not vibing like you normally do. It'll come back around. It'll come back around. Don't come out of your character because of how this is making you feel. Give them space. And really, when it comes to the single folks, you don't really have to do anything. This is not saying act upon this. This is just saying there's something happening within you. There's something opening up. There's a part of you that's like, okay, I'm ready now. And so that's a really beautiful message. And it's like, yeah, because you did all this hard work and you've done all these things to get things settled in the physical realm, and now you are able to rest. And I just say avoid conflict with people. And this is not in just the relationship sector. This is, well, it's relationships, but not what I was just talking about. I'm also talking about co-workers, fake friends, frenemies. Don't engage in any ridiculousness, basically. Read it for what it is and don't engage in it. That will really help you with your energy. Okay, last card, and we're going to close it out. This is from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. And I'm going to go ahead and pull and see what we got going on here, you guys. Last time, this is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. My water signs, please like, share, subscribe wherever you feel is fit. And that lets me know that if you watch this, you enjoyed it. And I appreciate you letting me know you enjoyed it if you watch. Okay, so almost there, you guys. Here we go. Got it. Interesting. Okay. So this is the waning moon. Interesting with the kind of wintry vibe we got going on here. And it asks, what do you need to release? So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, there's things from the past that it's time to let go of. And it seems like there's some things that linger, follow you, nag at you, pick at you, or you pick at it. The past is the past. You can't go back and change it, unfortunately. And it's easy to tumble into the rabbit hole of the past and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of what could have been, what should have been, what you should have done differently. All that matters is the now. That's where your power is, and that is where you will succeed. That is how you move forward, and you do the best you can, and you live your best life. That's what matters. And one day you might look back and understand why things went a certain way in the past, like that it was meant to be that way. For now, when you don't have that understanding, you take a really deep breath and you let it go. So when those memories surface and those thoughts come in, just let it go. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. See yourself releasing whatever emotions, stress, old energy is tied into it and anchoring you. Breathe it out of yourself. Imagine it leaving you. Imagine it leaving your consciousness. And make that a regular practice. Your brain, your mind will begin to click into that is what we do now when we have these thoughts. But you have to practice at it. Okay, so that's that. I hope that's really helpful for November for you guys. I'm going to go now. Take care and thank you for watching. Bye.